Nestled between an oil refinery, the beach, and LAX in the South Bay area of Los Angeles lies a charming hidden gem, El Segundo. Despite its industrial surroundings, this town has earned the affectionate nickname Mayberry for its tree-lined streets and Midwestern charm. Founded in 1911, El Segundo, meaning the second in Spanish, was established as the site of the second Standard oil refinery on the West Coast. I moved to El Segundo during a period when many sought the trendier beach towns to the south, like Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach, and Redondo Beach. I lived in this triplex apartment for 10 years. I even have an apartment tour linked in the description. It was a charming, no-frills one-bedroom, but it felt like home and even had a yard where I was able to plant a garden. When I first moved there, I had just gone through a breakup from a long-term relationship. On moving day, I learned that my company was likely to be acquired, which would probably lead to layoffs, an unfortunate prediction that came true about 10 months later. Initially, it took me some time to embrace the town's sleepy atmosphere, but once I did, I fell in love with its relaxed and unpretentious nature. I cherished lazy afternoons at the quaint public library just a few blocks from my apartment, and evening strolls where I daydreamed about which house I would buy if I could. To my surprise, I found myself drawn to the smaller craftsman homes and cozy cottages over the bigger and statelier homes. I guess I'm just drawn to cozy charm. I delighted in the idea of seasonal decorations on my front porch, handing out Halloween candy to eager trick-or-treaters, or sipping hot chocolate on crisp December evenings after visiting El Segundo's famous Candy Cane Lane. If you caught Eddie Murphy's film of the same name last year, you might recognize that many scenes were actually filmed here. Speaking of films, El Segundo High School, with its charming Midwestern architecture, has been featured in various productions including Superbad, War Games, 90210, and Party of Five. If you stroll west to the town's edge, you'll find LAX. In 2012, I witnessed the Space Shuttle Endeavour being transported on the back of a 747, landing in LAX before making its way through Los Angeles to its final home at the California Science Center. The park atop Imperial is also a lovely spot to watch planes take off and land, and I will always marvel at the intricate choreography of a bustling airport. One aspect I've always loved about El Segundo is the diverse architectural styles of its homes. It's one of the few places in California, I think, where you might momentarily forget you're in the Golden State, as it avoids the cookie-cutter aesthetics of many other LA neighborhoods. Main Street has transformed dramatically since I first arrived. What was once a quiet thoroughfare with just a few popular bars, restaurants, and shops has evolved considerably, particularly as tech companies have settled east of Sepulveda. Today, it proudly hosts several professional sports teams, including the LA Kings and LA Chargers. Now you'll find vibrant breweries, cafes, and coffee shops, including the original Rockin' Brews, which began as a modest beer garden and pizza joint and has since expanded significantly. I fondly remember its humble beginnings and even spotted Gene Simmons from Kiss there several times in those early days. The Blue Butterfly, a character-filled coffee shop on Main Street, is a favorite of mine and has been a beloved fixture since I moved there in 2008. One area that has developed over the years in El Segundo is called Smoky Hollow. This distinctive neighborhood in El Segundo is known for its industrial charm and burgeoning creative scene. Despite its rapid growth and rising housing costs, El Segundo has managed to retain its old town charm with quirky bars and businesses that have stood the test of time. One of my favorites is the Old Town Music Hall, home to an original Wurlitzer pipe organ. Festivals on Main Street evoke a scene from Gilmore Girls where you might imagine Lorelai and Rory strolling through arts and crafts booths, coffee in hand, trying to avoid the antics of Kirk and Taylor Dosey. I even performed Thriller at one of the Halloween festivals one year and thoroughly enjoyed the annual art walk. I hope you enjoyed this brief walking tour of one of my favorite cities in LA. It's been about 6 years since I've lived here, but whenever I stroll through the quaint streets of El Segundo, I feel a wave of nostalgia. And who knows, maybe one day I'll return to call it home once again. Thanks for watching.